Unfortunately, we live in a country where our history is not that important for us. I mean, until recently, the study of history was not even a standalone subject, in our educational institutions, I mean, you take somebody like Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, I mean, the flag bearer of the struggle for national independence. I mean, the guy who inspired the independence movement throughout Africa, the giant of his century, that man from the little village of Nkrofo, who rose to international prominence and became such a towering figure. I mean, if you go to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park today, you would weep. You would weep. Many of the monuments there are getting rusty. The car he used to use, the Cadillac he used to use, is parked there. It's getting rusty. The place is not painted and so on. So generally, we haven't been interested in the preservation of our history, and Professor Mills is no exception. I mean, the library which was built for him, the research library which was built for him in Cape Coast, I went to see it a couple of years ago and it was in shambles, So that's a problem that we have as a people, that's a problem that we have as a country, and it's not just about President Mills, it's about everything that we should be preserving. Look, Kwame Nkrumah used to live in a house opposite the Malata market. That house should be preserved as a major national monument. Somebody started using it as a bakery. None of the things that Nkrumah used is available in the house. That should be a historical center. It hasn't happened. You understand? Well, the preservation of our history should not just be a governmental affair. It should be an affair for all those who are interested in history and its preservation and so on. Professor Mills should have had some very important friends and so on. They should be interested also in making a contribution to the preservation of his legacy. The party he led also has a responsibility to contribute to the preservation of that legacy. And because he was president of all Ghana, our government also ought to be interested in the preservation of his legacy.